Hello, hello. It is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, coming to you live with another episode, actually episode number 73, and it is entitled Demi and More Money Coming to the Podcasting World. Yes, if you are following along, you have been hearing some major things happening in the podcasting world. Now, since it's already 1:17 in the afternoon, but you may be listening to this later in the day or late at night. But today I got my Wawa coffee. That's right. I actually went to Wawa. This is the first time that I've gone to Wawa since the quarantine. Because why? I was watching television and it's back to that dollar any size cup. So guess what I got? But I am not dismissing any of my coffee connoisseurs, aka Mr. Skip Hamilton, because we love our coffee. So today is a blueberry cobbler coffee that I got from Wawa. I am loving it. 24 ounces. I can't drink the whole thing in one sitting. So this is probably going to end up being an iced coffee later. But today's coffee is Wawa's, not being sponsored by them, but I do have some product reviews that I have been doing, and I just submitted my product review for the Pain Block. That's right, the Pain Block, the 24-hour arthritis pain relief. I got this free from Buzz Agent. It is a wonder. I use this because I'm always here on my mouse or I'm always on my smartphone, and that carpal tunnel syndrome is kicking in. So as a member of Buzz Agent, and if you are interested in becoming an influencer where you're getting free products and services, let me know. I'll leave you the link to that as well. So today we're talking about Demi Moore. And more money coming to the podcasting world. Again, I read voraciously. I'm always looking about what's going on. And today I read that Demi Moore, she has signed with a company called QCODE, and she's going to star in her own new scripted dramatic podcast called Dirty Diana. Where have we heard that before? Perhaps Michael Jackson. Well, premiering this Monday, it's going to be a 6-episode series which is telling the story of having a dying marriage and how two partners find their way back to each other through perseverance, connection, and sex. So I'm wondering if Demi and Bruce Willis during this quarantine, because you know they were together, but you ain't heard that from me. Wonder if that was the catalyst for this podcast, which only proves my point. You're going to podcast what you know, your passion. So obviously there was some passion going on with Demi and maybe Bruce or whomever, but I think Bruce is married to somebody else. I don't know. You ain't heard it from me. Remember that in Living Color? Who's on today? Let's see who's here. Hello. Let's try this. Hey, Reg, how you doing? From the Coffee Black Show over on Anchor FM. That's right. He is doing his thing over there. I'm on Anchor FM. And then my buddy Flow of the Grind, Mr. Hamilton, just dropped another episode on Anchor FM. See what I'm talking about? Podcasting is powerful. You can podcast your passion like Demi Moore is. So check her out. Again, premiering this Monday. It's going to be a steamy podcast entitled Dirty Diana. So whatever. So she is like the latest celeb to join in the podcasting world. Yay. You know, Kim K and Don Lemon. And there's so many others out there, but I'm just loving this because, again, there's more money coming into the podcasting world. So like I said, Demi Moore money. Check this out. This really got me excited. Clients of Omnicom Media Group. This is an agency, Hearts and Science, and it goes OMD and PHD. They have announced that they're going to be spending $20 million on advertising in Spotify podcasts through the end of 2020. If you're on Anchor FM, guess who owns Anchor FM? Spotify. So Reg, Skip, up your game. I got to up my game on Anchor because these people are putting in some major money, $20 million. They are managing approximately 35 billion with a B in global media spend annually. And some of their clients include P&G, AT&T, Activision, McDonald's, and State Farm. Now, if you're a client of State Farm, you know they're making major money. So this is major news. More money, more money, more money. And Spotify owns Anchor. So Anchor podcasters, you should be extremely excited about this. So again, check out my podcast. Let me show you the link to my podcast on Anchor FM. It's the Delaware Blogger Podcast. Just simply anchor.fm/Delaware Blogger. And every Saturday at 10 a.m., I drop podcasts on podcasting. That's right. And then every Wednesday, which was yesterday at 1 o'clock, I drop a podcast on blogging. So I'm doing podcasting on blogging and podcasting because that is what I love to do. And I'm just here to help you out. So again, if you are excited, as I'm excited about hearing about not only Demi Moore coming into the podcasting world with her scripted podcast, I'm starting next Monday, but also the money that's flowing into podcasting, more specifically through Spotify, who owns Anchor, then you need to learn more about podcasting. And so I offer to you a 30-minute discovery call. That's right. Send an email. I am scheduling now for next week. I'm starting next week. I've already got a few for Monday. A 30-minute complimentary discovery call. Skip is already taking advantage of that, and he just dropped that another podcast today. But I'm also offering the 90-minute mini coaching session, and that's $97. That's a great investment because not only do you get 3 hours, is it 3 hours? No, 90 minutes. The way I talk, it's usually 3 hours, but no, actually it's even more than 3 hours when you figure out everything. You get 90 minutes of one-on-one time with me. So we can break that up into 3 30-minute segments, which I will do on Zoom, and then it's recorded and you'll have that recording. You will get your own copy of the Podcasting Your Purpose webbook, which is normally $15.99 on Amazon.com. But remember, I still have the book bundle. The book bundle is $26. Not only do you get the Podcasting Your Purpose workbook, but you also get the basic blogging tips for beginners. So that is the $26 bundle. Just send an email to me. Let me show you my email address again. Oh, it's there, right? info@ablakeenterprises.com, because you know what? This book is amazing. Skip, tell them, I need you to go and do a review. But in this, it's not only tells you about what is a podcast, but why you want to start a podcast. And if today's announcement is not enough to get you motivated, I don't know what is. The power of podcasting. You have a voice, you have a vision, you need to share it with others. Everyone has something to say. Everyone is trying to connect with others. Reg and Skip, they're both coffee connoisseurs, and today we're all bonding over coffee. They've got some fresh ground coffee. I got the Wawa coffee here. But again, that is something that's going to connect us together. We talk about planning a podcast with your content and your schedules, because remember, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you want to make sure that you are scheduling out your podcast, whether you're doing a solo podcast or you're doing guests with interviews. You want to make sure you've got everything scheduled. And within this book, there is a schedule that I have that's for you to follow. It's the 2020 Podcast Planner, and it helps you list out not only your episodes, but your guests, your publication dates, as well as your promotion of your podcast. Podcasting like a pro. Like I tell you, you can start with a simple phone. Android, iOS, sign up with Anchor FM. If you want, you can get a mic. I've got the condenser mic over there. I got the Yeti mic over there. I've got a whole setup, but you don't want to spend a whole lot of money initially. We talked about that yesterday. Podcasting promotion pointers, OMGZ. That is like the question that everyone wants to know. How do I get more listeners? What do I do? Do I promote on social media? Do I send an email? Do I do a newsletter? Do I go to the top of the Empire State Building and shout it out? Yeah, you do all of them except for the Empire State Building, because I wouldn't do that either. But anywho, you've got to be able to have some ways to promote your podcast. And it's never, never one and done. You have to continue that. And that is why I tell you to sign up with like Promo Republic. I have a code for you. If you want that code, I'm going to give you that code so that you can schedule, automate, and syndicate your podcast. So if you dropped an episode today, there's no reason why you shouldn't republish it on Saturday, Sunday, next week, next month, next year, because it's never one and done. And your listeners and your readers of your blog or your vlogs are not online at the same time. So good. Thank you, Skip. The books are excellent and keeps you on track. I appreciate that. So again, this is going to help you. Podcasting for profit. Are you ready to monetize? Are you meeting with people who are in your niche, in your topic, that you can interview, that you can go out and connect with? And whether or not they're offering you a product or service, i.e., a mug. I got Skip, I got your mug upstairs, but then this is the mug that's going to be given away to one lucky viewer. Remember, tomorrow is the deadline. You need to find out from the previous episode what you need to do in order to win this mug. No more pain. This is Friday. Friday is the day that I'm going to choose a lucky winner. So make sure that you have entered for a chance to win. And again, whether or not you do that, whether or not you get products, whether or not people are paying you 15, 20, 40 bucks a month, there are ways to monetize your podcast. Podcasting hosting plans. Well, we're on Anchor, but I'm also with Elite Conversations, Real Life Talk Radio. That's my podcast on Wednesdays. And we've got something special coming out. I'm not going to say anything, but if you want to know more and you want to be invited to this exclusive webinar next Saturday, the 18th, send me an email. Let me know and we'll get you an invite. So again, the power of podcasting. Wow. What can I say? Demi Moore and more money. Hey, you have a voice, you have a vision, you have a mission, you have a brand. And if you want to expand and broaden your brand, you need to start a podcast. You are having an intimate relationship with your listeners. Anytime someone chooses to pop these earbuds into their ears or put on the headsets, they are having an intimate relationship with you, because the largest sexual organ in a human's body is between their ears, and that is their brain. So when people are choosing to listen to you, they are choosing to have that relationship with you. So you need to start your podcast today. It is easy breezy. You can get it done with Anchor FM. Again, go onto Anchor FM, download that app either on your Android device or your iOS device. Listen to some of the other podcasters, only just to get a feel for it, not to copy anyone. Remember, I said you have to do you, boo-boo. There's some that are out there that are knocking it out the park, but I want you to think about what it is that you can talk about on a regular basis, not what I talk about on a regular basis, not what Skip talks about on a regular basis, not what Reg talks about on a regular basis, or anybody else that's watching this. What is it that you can talk about on a regular basis, each and every day, week after week, month after month, and year after year? Because I don't want you to fade away. When you come into this, I want you to make sure that you're going to be committed to this. And again, practice, progress, progress. You're never going to be perfect. No one's ever perfect. So make sure that you are comfortable in your topic. You're comfortable in just what you want to say, what you want to share with people, and do you, boo. So again, thank you, Skip. Thank you, Reg, for giving me a few minutes of your time. I'm asking that if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you do subscribe. You thumbs up this video. You share it with your circle of family and friends. And remember, go get your coffee from Wawa, any size, $1. No, I'm just teasing. But Flow of the Grind, check them out. That's right. Head over to Anchor FM and listen to Skip's podcast, and listen to Reg's podcast, and of course, listen to my podcast and share it with everyone else. So thank you, Buzz agent. Again, I love this Pain Block 24. It's perfect for my wrist, that carpal tunnel, because I'm always online. And again, I'm going to be doing some product reviews for some products that I've got from Dollar Tree. These are just some, facial creams, avocado, whatever. I'm going to do that too. So until the next time, stay smart, stay safe, and stay social, still from a distance, because I will see you in cyberspace. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger. Have a beautifully blessed and thankful Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow, Friday. Bye-bye.